Hey, Beanie Weenies. We got a run today. We're going to do a challenge 5 card draw. So with 5 card draw, your starting hand size is only 5 cards. It looks like we start off with 2 jokers. We have card sharp ×3 molt if play poker hand has already been played this round, and Jimbo, classic Jimbo, +4 molt. So we need to think about what poker hand can we play reliably so we can get that ×3 molt from card sharp. Now right now card sharp is in the wrong place. If you don't know, you can order your jokers from left to right, in any different way that you want. See, okay, see, I catch it right there, move it to the right. Now Jimbo will do the +4, and then card sharp will times it by 3. So if you don't know, you want your X molt on the right and you want your plus molt on the left. Okay, see, I have 6 discards. That's a lot of discards. So Banner becomes extremely powerful because Banner gives you 30 chips per discard. So if you don't have to discard, you're gonna get a ton of chips. So if I just play high card here, I get 975 points. That's without even triggering the card sharp. Swashbuckler, telescope, both good things to invest in. To the moon, a good econ joker. And as you can see, with the 5 card draw challenge, you get 7 joker slots. All right, nice and easy. Keep it moving. So I just want to build up my interest. I'm at $16. I'm beating my rounds very easily, so it's a good time to build up my econ. There's that spectral pack. It's hard to get away from it. But what do I want from the spectral pack? So ectoplasm will give me another joker slot. If I'm playing high card, I don't really need 5 cards. Maybe I just only need 4. But it is a little scary, especially if I need to pivot. But I'm definitely eyeing the ectoplasm. I decided to go for it. Card sharp gets the negative bonus tag. I pick up the devil because, I know I can make my money back on it right now. Cost $3 plus $3, and then for the rest of the run, if I can find that gold 8, I'll get another $3 each time. Part of me is thinking maybe square joker, but Banner is doing a lot of heavy lifting, so I don't know if I really need another chip joker. Level up the high card. Let's open up this Arcana pack. Judgment's looking tasty. The thing with enhancing a lot of your cards is since I'm only drawing 5 cards, and actually now 4, what's the chances I'll be able to see them? Also, I don't want to be discarding because I want that banner to be at its max power. I see that voucher there. I can bring my card draw from 4 to 5 cards back to baseline. I definitely don't need it right now, so I'm getting this 2 pair that I'm sure I'll rarely, if ever, use. Pairs could be strong. And I get 5,400 without activating the card sharp. Blackboard is another ×3, and it's pretty easy with high card to activate the blackboard. If you don't know how blackboard works, oh, I decided to go supernova, which will grow over time. Blackboard works, you have to have only clubs and spades left in your hand. If that's true, then it'll trigger a ×3. Alright, we gotta hit 3,000, which we know we can do. 25,000. We're moving at a good speed. We have a lot of great jokers. We got a lot of good chip jokers. We have some good plus mult and 2 pretty good X mult. Now, my personal preference when ordering jokers is I like my econ on the left, and then I like my chip jokers, then my plus mult jokers, and finally my X mult jokers. None of that really, the order doesn't really matter other than the X mult needs to be on the right. That's just my personal way of ordering. All right. The temperance is looking pretty tasty. I could do the hieroglyph, but I don't know if I really need to. But it's a good move to scale up my supernova. I'm pretty much going back in time 3 rounds. And now I have more time to build up my scalable jokers. And level up hands and see more shops. So all clubs in hand triggers the blackboard, 30,000. Living the dream. Thinking High Priestess. Now I can hold those 2 cards in my consumable slots to get a higher chance of getting Pluto. I'm going to do Mercury first and then Pluto second, so if I see a Fool, I'm able to copy it. Oh, there's another Pluto. And see, since those consumables are up there, I'm not seeing repeats of Uranus and Earth, so I have a higher chance of seeing a Pluto card. I have my blue seal, which is great. I need a cell. There you go, cell. Make room for the blue seal to trigger. There it goes. I play the Pluto before going to the shop, so I have a higher chance of seeing Pluto in the shop. I decide to pick up Jupiter. Ooh, no I don't. I was thinking of picking up Jupiter just to hold it, so I have a higher chance of seeing a Pluto card. Or if I have a Celestial pack. So I'm checking my uncommons to see if baseball card could be good to use. What's great about baseball card is every uncommon joker triggers it times 1.5. So right now I at least have 2 uncommons. So now that I have baseball card, I may be also just hunting for other uncommons to replace my common jokers. I'm thinking like blue card can be replaced, swashbuckler. And we're at 94,000 on round 12. Anti-4. That satellite is an uncommon. It's currently giving me $3. Satellite gives you $1 at the end of a round per unique planet card played. So I've activated 3 different planet cards already, so it's at $3. If I use that Jupiter, I could get another $1. Let's see what we got here. So level 1, level 1. If it's level 1, that means I haven't used that card before. Alright, satellite's now at 4. Alright, Jupiter, satellite's now at 5. I've already used the 2 pair, so I'm at $5. Open up this buffoon pack. Half Joker definitely works with our builds. Swashbuckler is giving me already plus 21. So I feel like it doesn't have a place. It's not needed. But good to see you, Half Joker. So I don't have any clubs or spades. Actually use a discard. Alright. Spades and clubs are in hand, which triggers the blackboard. There's a mime there. Always fun to see. But we don't really have a lot of cards that are re-triggering right now. So I'm looking at level 1s. I take Venus. Now I'm at 6. I can do it again, or I can use Pluto. We level up Pluto. Trusty Pluto. The grabber is always a great voucher. And we're rarely ever using Card Sharp. We are not needing his services yet. So the score we're getting now, we would get another ×3 if we played a second hand. Red card. Both of these are common. Go next. The hook discards 2 random cards per hand played. Should not be a problem for us. And it looks like with no cards in your hand, the blackboard will still trigger. Okay, we get seed money, so that'll increase our interest cap to $50. And since we have To the Moon, that will compound. So To the Moon's great when you got seed money. Do I need to be opening standard packs? The likelihood of me seeing those cards is low. I'm pretty much only seeing 5 cards. So adding cards is not that big of a deal. I could do it just for fun, but it's definitely better just to re-roll. The Fibonacci could be pretty strong. And it's also uncommon, so it's already given me a ×1.5 with the baseball card, and then it'll give me +8 molds. So I'm thinking, is it better to have Swashbuckler or Fibonacci? So I'm doing a little mental calculation. I'm going to check, you know, what my high card is, 7 × 1.5. And then the likelihood of me hitting my Fibonacci cards. And, you know, it would be harder to play Fibonacci, but I do love that times 1.5. There's Gross Michelle. Alright, it looks like we're going to play the Two of Hearts. Alright, 112,000. So when I am able to play a Fibonacci card, it does better than the Swashbuckler. Okay, I'm up to $7 with the satellite. There's a Pluto there. Is there any level 1s? There's not, so just take the Pluto. I'd probably take the Pluto anyway. I guess I level up the pair just in case. Checking planet cards to make sure which ones are level 1. Get a Pluto, great. Ooh, I get my blue seal. I have Fibonacci, so it's going to trigger. Get my blue seal, Pluto. And that score was higher because that blue seal was also a steel card. Alright, 25% off, always happy to get. I'm gonna go Emperor here. Get a Death and the World. Delayed gratification would work great for this 5-card hand draw because you get those 6 discards, but I like that To the Moon is uncommon. The Flint always can be trouble, but luckily we are playing high card and our jokers are doing a lot of heavy lifting. I take out the 7 and 4 of diamonds, play the Ace of diamonds. Any level 1s? Hello? Oh, there's Saturn. Great. Satellites up to 8. So I can choose 2 here. Is there any of these that I want? I don't think so. Looks like I'm going to play a pair, see how it does. Alright, play the pair. 42,000. Not great, gets the job done. Okay, these are all level 2, so they can't help me with my satellite. Maybe roll the Wheel of Fortune? Oh, I guess Magician. Hey, you do you, man. Nail and Rebate I'm not going to use because I want to save my discards. There's another delayed gratification. Satellite is uncommon. Delayed gratification is giving me $12. Satellite's only giving me 8. So do I care about the times 1.5? Am I going to be greedy to get a little more money? Or do I want to keep that? I decide not. I'm being greedy. Yummy. Problem with delayed gratifications, if I have to discard, I lose all that money, but I don't think I'll have to. Take out the flint in one hit, that's always nice. The flint's probably my most hated boss in a lot of my runs. I just find it can be a real run killer, especially on the higher stakes, when you do have to rely on planet cards with certain builds. Midas Mask is uncommon, but I don't see us using that in any capacity. I take the Uranus just to hold in my consumable slot. Consumable slot? Okay, 83,000, so I definitely dropped in my score a little bit because of picking up delayed gratification. But still getting the job done. The trio's there, playing three of a kind. I don't see me playing any three of a kind. Okay, gonna make this a gold jack. I could death it as well. Alright, hold on to your death card. Forever and ever. Acrobat's uncommon, ×3 on the last hand. I don't see using that. Get our Pluto up to level 11. Skip. Okay, I'm just going to play my hand. Perfect, 95,000. Sure. Get telescope, so it guarantees us a Pluto card in every celestial pack that we open up. So I am getting rid of 2 non-club or spade cards. I guess I would just use the moon card or the world. I don't know why I only did 2. Oh, because there's only... Constellations, it's uncommon. I get a ×1.5 right from the get-go, and then the ability to scale. I'm at ante-8. Honestly, I have it in the bag. There's times when I should just go to the end. Just, you know, power through to speed things up. But it looks like, you know, it's sometimes enjoyable to really try to see how high you can get a run to go before ante-8. I don't know why I'm deleting that ace. Fibonacci can be triggered with it. I kind of forgotten about Fibonacci, honestly. It's fallen off, but it doesn't really matter. And the thing with high card builds, they're very malleable in the sense that a lot of the boss blinds don't affect them too much. But they can be tricky to set up, especially in the early rounds. And definitely on the harder stakes, they're harder to get going. Strength to the 5, just so I could play Fibonacci on that card if I need to. Sure. Okay. All right, there it is. So that is 5-card draw challenge in Balatro. Hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you at the next one.